Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Set Prep. Today I wanted to go over incremental golds, silvers, and coppers with you for the prepper who's just starting out, or even for the long haul prepper, someone who's got large silver or gold. This is something that I think everybody should hear. So today our silver prices are at $24.37 an ounce. Gold is at $1,890 an ounce, and copper's around $4.50 a pound, or 28 cents per ounce. And where I've gotten a lot of this is just kind of everywhere. You can find it on JM Bullion, Amex, you can get it on Money Metals, Silver.com, Craigslist. You can go to your local gold and silver sellers and dealers, coin shops. I've picked these up at gun shows. Prepper community is a great way for you to find other things that are barterable like this. And again, getting into affordable silver in incremental size, I think, is the smartest way to go for somebody who's just starting out. So if you guys like these types of videos, please like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below if there's something that I might miss in here or something you think that I should add. Feel free to drop a comment down below and I would be happy to take a look at those. So silver dating back to 3000 BC in Turkey and Greece, this monetary system has always been a fallback. So every 100 years or so, a monetary system is going to fail. And in the United States, our monetary system is 240 some plus years old. And as we've seen, we've printed and printed and printed, and it's caused us to have, I think we just crossed $30 trillion in debt. So as we move into a system of, we used to trade goods, then we went to wooden coins, then we went into metal coins, then we went into paper monies, then we went into plastics. Now we're going into digital currency, which I'll do another video on and highly recommend as a separate type of a hedge against inflation on your dollar there. Metals have always been important, and having them in the right size, I think, is key. So coppers, I've noticed over the last three years, have really gone on a rise. It's a great electrical conductor. It's used in switches and transformers, telecommunications, car batteries, and copper went from, I think, $6,100 and some dollars in 2020 to $8,300 a ton in 2021, which is its highest price ever. So getting into these a few years ago, copper-wise, like I said, keeping a couple different stashes of these is key to, if you're on the road or a backup plan, something you can fall back on. This is what I would use here. So silver's going to surpass a 6-year high, reaching over $1.29 billion in 2021, and it's just going to keep going up. So I think they're keeping the price suppressed down by flooding the market, but more silver is being bought. And it has so many uses as well, like solar tech, medicine, jewelries, water purification, which I didn't even know until recently, electronics, etc. So keeping in mind that when it hits the fan, taking a 100-ounce bar and trading it for something is going to hurt your pockets. So keeping this in small increments is key. So I'm going to start with the copper. First and foremost, we keep just these 1-pound copper bars. You could take your furnace, you could take your kiln, you could take your forge, and you could melt down all the copper pipes and pieces and pennies that you like. I think that that's a lot of work. Plus, in an shtf situation, you're going to be using up a lot of fuel, being propane, gas, things like that. You don't want to do that. So just buying it like this already done. We do have that. We have a forge and we melt metal. We've got copper. We want to keep this. That's for a larger scale, a different plan. We'll talk about in another video. So small incremental 1 ounce there. We keep 1 ounce coins as well. And then we also keep these 100-ounce Geiger bars. These are wrapped in plastic. These are really heavy, and these are really finely done. No pitting in these large bars, shockingly. So great to have those. Because there's less of it, I'll get into the gold. Incremental gold. Again, if you're keeping 1-ounce bars, which I have, I think everybody should. I think keeping them is great. But when it comes to trading for goods, 1 gram little bars like this, certified with serial numbers, there's no questioning the fineness of this gold here. 1 gram gold, 5 grams at a time. Also a great idea. Again, you can do whatever you'd like. If you'd like to carry 1 whole ounce around and make 1 transaction, or you can carry around, 15 of these in your pocket. That's just kind of up to you. So great choice there. Also, rough coarse gold, if it ever came down to it, this separates out even smaller down to incremental. So keeping a small amount of this, perhaps with this cash here, is a smart idea as well. This can be weighed down to the finest of weights. So always good to have a little bit of that on hand. So moving into some silvers here, and there's other coppers and other metals on here that I won't get into. Getting into the silver, these smaller, these are a 1/10 ounce of silver here. These are the Queen Elizabeths, and very small little pieces here. Just great to have for trading and bartering on a small, minute level. And so keeping some of these here, they have 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce. You can get into those sizes. 1-ounce silver bars are very popular. Some guys argue and have the complaint of quality of silver. They'd rather pay, dollars and dollars more for silver because of a certain brand. When it comes to melting metal, silver. When it comes to shtf, silver is going to be silver. The 1-ounce bars. A great incremental silver is silver shot. So again, your 100-ounce bars that you guys might get, if you're going to melt them down, melt them and pour them into some water and pour some silver shot. This stuff here is, again, weighing this down to increments, just very tiny portions. That way you're not giving up a lot. You can carry a little bit of this around with you instead of carrying around, the kilo. Let's carry the kilo around. Or you can carry just a little bit of this and do your bartering and trading through that. So silver shot, I think, is a great idea to have on hand. The 1-ounce silver bars, so many different kinds. I will be honest, I don't have a preference. I don't think that anybody should have a preference. Silver is silver to me. You can buy a higher quality silver, but finding that audience is going to be harder when you really need to do something with it. I remember a few years back, we bought a bunch of these, are 1 single gram little tiny bars here. I don't even remember who makes these, but just tiny little bars there. And then 10-ounce bars. You always want to keep a few different types of 10-ounce bars on hand. They always come in handy. For trading on large scale. They're just, I think, also for preserving. That way you don't have too many 1-ounce bars, floating around. Now, getting into some big silver, keeping a kilo, I think, is fine. You've got $700, $800, $900 worth of a silver bar. This is fine. But when you get up into the 2,000 and 3,000, keep some, yeah, but don't keep a lot. Keep more of this, I think, is going to be where it's at. But these are beautiful. I love these dirty pour. There you got some pitting in there. None of these big bars are ever perfect, but that's 1 kilo there. Fine silver. That's a Pony Express bar. Just a great bar to have. Something that I would melt down if I needed to. And then the Vault Combi, these are the Combi Bars. These are 100-gram bars. They're 10 times 10s. So these are 10 grams each. Fine silver, 999. And these break off into incremental pieces. So instead of handing somebody, you know, your big bar, you break these little pieces off here into little pieces and you call it a day. 100 grams there. We also keep them here and here. These are 1 grams. So the 1 gram bars are, let me see if I can find this one here. This little 1 gram bar here, the Vault Combi makes 1 gram bars. So you break these off. Now you're carrying, instead of carrying a whole sheet of these, you're carrying just 1 row, and you're doing your bartering and your trading on a smaller level. And shtf, that's the level you want to try and be on. Gray man, not lone wolf. You just want to make sure that you're blending in. You're not whipping out all your preciouses, if you know what I mean. Anyways, really great. JM Bullion is where I get these at. Highly recommend you guys pick some of those up there. You know, keeping some old bills on you, you know, some people might have a sentimental value. You know, there's also 5-ounce bars that you guys can pick up here. 250-gram bars, serial numbers. This is a great mint here as well. These are all wrapped. Fine 9 mint. Great 10-ounce bars. So anyways, that's just kind of what I'm thinking and doing. You know, don't keep everything in one spot. Make sure you break your guys' stuff up and keep it at different locations. These are just fallback rainy day piles of treasure for your prepping needs and habits, if anything. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Any questions and comments, please leave them down below. If there's something else that I could add in this realm, I don't want to add the 100-gram bars to this pile. Again, this is a pile of silver and incremental gold and incremental copper that can get you through an shtf situation. So leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear some feedback. And if you guys, hope you guys have a great day and ready, set, prep.